Hey YouTube, Cameron Blagan here, coming to you again with another review of another drone. This is a USA Toys exclusive black and yellow color. You can see the Raven aerial photography drone from UDI RC. That's the U45. So you can see you got your standard UDI features here, your 360 flip. I'll get back to that in a second. Headless mode, high-low speed mode, USB charger, 2.4 gigahertz remote controller, and of course, awesome aerial photography, 720p camera. So this added altitude hold mode is really nice, and that's what makes this more of an aerial photography drone. So this will actually hold its altitude in the air without you having to maintain throttle control. You can see highlights right there also. So this is actually super nice for taking pictures, super easy to learn if you're a beginner also. Takes out kind of one aspect of learning how to fly a drone. On the back you can see highlights the HD camera and the features I just went over, as well as headless mode, which as I said decreases the learning curve for beginners, along with high-low speed mode, and the altitude hold makes it really nice for beginners to learn. 6-axis gyro, LEDs, high durability, and the controller and USB charger, all some nice standard features of UDI products, makes them really high quality, really stand out. So, and also you can see the controller here, all in the exclusive USA Toys yellow black colors. So let's open this guy up. So you can see here you got a really nice frame, this really cool yellow black color. The motors are in this nice, protective kind of bumper here, and you can just hear they sound really nice. There's no grinding. You can hear that brushed motor in there. Really high quality motors here is what kind of sets UDI apart here through USA Toys, which is super nice. I really enjoy their products, and I love reviewing them because they're always so high quality. Again, that exclusive color looks really nice on here. I'm just going to go ahead and pop on these propeller guards. I'm just going to pop on one real quick so you can see. So you can see there, that's kind of what the propeller guards look like. We'll put them all on when we go outside, but that's just a quick demonstration of it right there. You've also got this landing gear, and I'll also just kind of demonstrate where these go positionally, and I'll demonstrate the real deal outside. These both also have a set screw, you can see in there kinda, and that lets you screw the landing gear on, which is a problem with some of these other models, is they don't stay on because they're not screwed on, and this also has a little space for a set screw as well, which has also been a problem in the past. This nests really nicely here on the frame, really aerodynamic still, and these are higher quality plastic than some I've reviewed, so they won't bend and get in the way of the propellers even after you crash. There's the camera there. It nests nicely just right underneath. Got the nice 720p HD camera there with a SD card slot right in the side. Super nice position of the camera, allows for some nice shots. Right here you got the battery compartment, which is really a slick little guy here. You can see you've got your one cell, 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp, 30C battery, which 30C, that's the rate of discharge, and that's pretty high for a one cell battery, which means you're going to be cranking a lot of power into this drone. UDI brand battery is really nice. Super light also for 500 milliamps, so you can see you plug that right in. This just slides back into there. Battery compartment clicks shut, no problem. You got your on-off switch here, which makes the lights light up. This is a nice contained design. The plastic doesn't feel cheap at all. It's high quality while maintaining light. Super cool. Awesome propellers, like I said, the motor spin. LEDs are awesome, and that indicates low battery, and obviously if it's not connected, which is great. Here, just real quick, this is the classic UDI controller. You've got your throttle and yaw, pitch and roll, on-off switch. This just requires 4 AA batteries, not included in the package here. Your trim, you also got your headless mode, which I'll touch on real quick. It makes the front of the drone always away from you, so no matter how this spins, Whenever you push forward, it'll always move away from you and towards you, no matter what way this is spun, which is really nice for beginners just learning about kind of how to fly drones. So that's what that does. Here's the 2 speed modes, which is nice for beginners, and maybe slowing it down for getting a better shot. Takeoff from home button, which is also included in this altitude hold. It's really a really cool feature. I've tested it before, and when you press it, the motors spin up and it just takes off and holds its altitude right where it's preset, and then you can control the altitude with the throttle. You can see both the throttle and the right stick here respond or spring back to middle, which means you can just let go of the controls and it'll stay in place. Because it doesn't have GPS, you might have to position a little with one finger, with one stick here, but that takes out a whole set of controls here, so it's easier for beginners and lining up a nice shot for some photography. And of course, what would be a drone without a flip button? So that flips the drone over right there. You've also got here an extra battery, your set screws, some little stoppers there. You've also got these little set screws there, some little caps for the propellers, which you can see go on right here in the yellow and black, and that just protects the top and clicks them on. An extra battery, like I said, USB charger, and then USB to SD card with the SD card included right in there, and an extra set of propellers in case you break them, which is nice because you can risk-free learn on these drones. So that's it for inside. Oh, there's also, I real quick like to mention this nice aerodynamic design, really unique body, especially unique colors, but really unique kind of body design. I don't know if you can see it there. Try to get it in the light. It's got these kind of contours right there. Really nice, looks cool, and it's aerodynamic. Feels, like I said, really strong. So that's it for inside. Let's get this thing up in the air and see how it flies. So I'm out here with the Raven UDI again. This is the exclusive black yellow of the USA Toyz. Same with the controller. So I'm just going to kind of show you how this thing flies. I'll scoot up here for a second. You can see it looks really nice with all the propeller guards and the landing gear. I just want to highlight right here, there's this on switch, and then the LEDs right there blink. Alright, so again, I've highlighted these features: headless mode, speed mode, flips, and takeoff. I'm going to go ahead and just turn on speed mode 2. And then this takeoff button is really nice. As you can see, because the throttle's stuck in the middle there, you can't just throttle up. So the solution to that is this takeoff button. So it'll spin up the motors, take off, and then hold at a certain altitude preset by the manufacturers. So you can see that right here. When I press that button, it goes up and it maintains that altitude. So then when I go up, I can let go of the throttle, and now it's staying at that altitude. I'm not touching the throttle at all, and you can see it's maintaining that altitude. It's a little bit jittery in the wind, you can see, but overall the control is not any different. I can use the throttle to go up, and I'll leave it there, and it stays perfectly at that altitude. This makes it super nice for taking pictures and videos in the sky because it holds itself so still. Super easy to control also for beginners, especially paired with that headless mode. With the altitude hold, it makes it extremely easy. I can hold altitude. You can see where if you're holding that altitude in the air, it makes it really easy to take those pictures. Of course, you gotta have a flip button. So like I said, super easy to control, super nice for taking pictures and videos especially. Just film it as much as you can. So you can hear the low beep, the beep for the low voltage warning. But that means you got a little bit more time flying. Again, really nice for photography, flip button, some film, whole 9 yards. This one's a little bit unstable in the wind. But it is really breezy out here today to test most of these drones, and it's doing pretty well. So you can see if I press this landing button, it comes back down to the ground. power's off, and if it's a little bit off, you can just throttle down and it'll turn it off. You can see, again, the placement of the camera is right there. It's tilted down a little for those pictures. Lights are also flashing, low battery. Super nice drone. I really like the matte black here. And paired with the yellow, again, USA Toys exclusive, makes a really fun drone, and it's like the package says, really kind of meant for aerial photography with that altitude hold mode. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them, and I'll see you again in another video.